went from doing these S-Pass with the pickers picking or pushing carts right down the aisles to pick the items. Now, did this move them into like a zone pick kind of situation?
That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah,
I say it this way. So I always used to explain to people when they would come into the warehouse, this is before robots. So this is just when we were doing the S pattern.
sure.
I would say we're a smart grocery store. If I was trying to explain it to someone who didn't
Okay.
understand warehouses, and I'd say the system tells you the smartest pattern to walk through the aisles, but you would never pick ketchup and then go all the way to the other end of the warehouse and pick milk and go, oh, I forgot mustard. The system
Mm,
doesn't allow you to do it. Now,
yeah.
with that being said, you'd have to walk potentially the entire warehouse to pick both ketchup, mustard, and milk. With the new system, those will probably never get picked together because the system can ingest so many more orders that the robots are already being smarter about how they build the carts and saying these 30 orders are going to live over by ketchup and mustard. We'll come up with another 30 orders to go send over by milk.
Mm,
Then on top of it, let's say it gets to the point where there's not enough orders and there is a cart that's going to have to pick ketchup and milk. In the old system, if they were both on the front of the aisle, the old system would have forced someone to pick the ketchup, walk down the entire aisle, all the way down the back of the warehouse, and then back up the entire far aisle to go grab the milk. This is smart enough to go, you don't need to walk down the entire aisle. It's a faster walking path to walk back out of the aisle, head down that lane, grab the milk, and you just saved yourself a ton of steps. One of the interesting math problems we came up with in doing all this is we said, okay, can we come up with how much time a second is worth, a second of savings? So
mm,
in our processes, if we can find a repeatable second to save, and the math we came up with was for every 4,500 orders we ship, for every second we save is worth $3,000 throughout the course of the year.
second's pretty good.
So you start going, man, we just got to save seconds. That's the
Yeah.
industry we're in. Like it actually matters. Every step matters. At the pack stations, every movement matters. And if you can put in an SOP that reduces packing a product from 40 seconds down to 30 seconds, you got to do it. You got to get the SOPs in place to do it.